explain it because I'm freaking having a wonderful time watching it. As long as people don't be loud in certain things, I should be okay. Hello, guys. Okay, no, I got my really terrible mic back, so I don't know. It's up to people to really decide if they really want to be loud with me. Hey, this little thing is just like my old room, so that's pretty great. That's great. I don't know. Don't ever do the things with me again. Just, I'm just streaming BOTC stuff. I'm kinda streaming BOTC stuff. I'm gonna be real. I'm kinda streaming BOTC stuff. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm just kinda doing that. So let me quickly do that. Oh shoot, I should probably not show that screen. I don't really know. Well, how do I watch my stream from my... Okay, I'm gonna just, Twitch.tv Shadow Fox. Or some... Oh, look, I kinda don't need you to be doing that right now, so... That's kinda illegal. I should probably, Ah, there we go. There we go. Ah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, hey, so welcome guys to the stream. I haven't seen you guys in forever. So, I'm gonna just be, can get rid of that screen. So, wait, no. In fact, it should be better if I just Windows screen shared. So, as long as things don't happen, then things don't happen. Let's see if there's anything that'll really get me canceled, guys. No, not canceled actually. It was just like, it's just kind of stuff. Ah, okay. Here we go. Now I start this. So let me see if you guys can. Oh shoot! I should probably. Let me check. Hey, shut your mouth. Okay, that's fine. Guys, I have a good idea. That's pretty good to stream. Okay. Just as long as that don't overlap with my things, I should be a-okay. So hope things go well and streaming time. So hope things go well and streaming time. Streaming time. Okay. It shouldn't be too loud. Alright, you guys ready? You guys ready for me to explain the rest of the story? Alright, cool. Clickety. Not clickety. Should probably do something in return. As long as people don't come up and I'm just like streaming in weird scenarios, and I'm just gonna be like, don't ask. So, they're gonna be weirded out if I'm watching gotcha video. She might be wondering honestly, I don't know. The creator's weird and he doesn't have the story. Hey, shut your mouth. Okay, so this is the narrator, guys. And I'm a be real, narrator guy is kinda an iffy point of my story. Didn't really provide any significance at all for my story, so that's why I'm gonna give him significance in this new story, if I'm being real, if I'm gonna tell you guys the whole entire process of it. So, that should be pretty cool or something. And so Next, we head on to that joke. That joke was being legitimate. I did not know where the story was going, so that's why there's gonna be some inconsistencies. But I promise you, I will make them consistent. I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. So this story happens after the series final, the singing battle. Let's go and cover this mystery. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, by the way. It's the basic news story of, oh, wait, shoot. Before we head on to that. This new, story that I'm creating with BOTC, it's like a spin-off series, you can call it, but I'm gonna be honest, it's just leading on to, like, the next story that I'm creating after. Main point of the story is just the fact that, hey, this narrator existed, and, you know, they're kind of just surviving off the after events of the story, and so that story was technically a prequel. So that is a prequel. So all this narrator stuff. So it happens after the story. I will notice that there is some inconsistency. I will jump back to it later when we get the chance. Blue Shadow. Wow, that's pretty cool. Shadow power. Electrofly. When I wasn't even good at making like names or something like that, it was like that was a really interesting moment in my life. I really wasn't good at making them, so you know. Hey, we live, we love, we love. Don't worry, guys. I'll make a more condensed video after this, just to really put into perspective. Battle of the Craters, Episode 1. How it began. How long left? I know. Oh, okay. Oh god, this freaking animation sucks now. When will they be here? I was using the base formats of each character. Fun fact, this character was copied onto this character, which was copied onto this character, and then this character. And that's why their eyes are the same. Also because Gacha Life has the eyes all the same for some reason. It was a very old program. I don't know why they did this. They didn't even allow the movement of like the eyebrows or anything. It was just something that existed. So that's a little backstory for Gacha. Ready? Ready. Alright, let's go. Well, I didn't care about grammar. Tank shadows. True. I got upset at the shadows later. Fun fact, that's the last time I ever used it. Oh shit, it's the crystal. The crystal is a very amazing part of my story. It's very integral because it's not... I will never explain the crystal. Ow, my eye. I'm gonna find the other... Wait. I'm gonna find the other. Not the others, guys. The other. It's the other. There's no real meaning to what the fudge. Why are you in a chair? Why are you in a chair? For real, I have never understood that. I've made fun of myself for that later. I don't know why you're in a chair. Where's that random? I mean, the lamppost makes sense because it's like in the middle, like a freaking forest. If it's really outside the school, I'm gonna be honest, I think they're in like college, or they're supposed to be in college in this scenario, but I'm gonna be real, I don't really show that. So for now, let's just say that they're in high school. Nah, I will say that they're in college because I make evidence of that later. Ah, what happened? We got struck by something, but I don't know what. I don't know how we're alive. You guys okay? There's no... Yes. Very, Lazy dialogue. Hi, Louis. Oh yeah, there was the part where like everybody was, yeah, blue eye, blue eye. Of course, it's natural, guys, to be scared of blue eye, and they're not questioning the obvious amount of blood in his frickin'. They're falling. What is? Oh God. What is Broly doing? Why they be shocked, guys? Why they be shocked? I don't know. They be shocked, guys. I don't know. Oh God. Oh Lord. Ah. Oh my God. Shadow power. Oh, Luis. Oh, Luis. It's supposed. Okay, let me explain something real quick, actually, before we move on. Okay, so here's something. They look like they came from the sides, but I couldn't make a scenario where they came out the eye. And to put into perspective, as I wrote in my book, or at least the lore book, or should be lore book, what's supposed to happen, that's the second version of the story, I'm never real, but it's more defined than the first story, but it's honestly the same dialogue, the same stuff, but it's honestly written much more better in like a format that I was used to, at least in 10th grade. But now that I'm in college and like past like 11th and 12th, it's really just been apparent to me on how much it sucked. But um it's my now scenario is saying that it came from literally is chest, so I don't know how I can do that. I mean, you can draw that now, but I don't know how you can do that in gacha. I'm a real. There's some limitations to gacha as much as how cool it's used to make easy storytelling. It's just kind of a thing. But honestly, I'm not impressed. I'm impressed by the design. I mean, Luis looks like a freaking character that stands out. Well, like like he's your main character, and I normally I would be saying that that's a good idea, but honestly, it's just the fact that there's gonna be something different with Luis in the new story. Now that I'm really thinking about it, as I'm saying it now. As I'm writing, like the new document right now is like 17 pages long, but it's like gonna be even longer as I get right. I'm not even done season one, like fully refined, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's kind of just an apparent thing. So here is Electrofox, Shadow Power, Luis Noah, Cameron Phoenix, and that's what I really like this first episode. In fact, but it's just I don't know how I can explain it. It's just I really wish that there was like more better animation, of course, but like to like really explain like this because nobody took it seriously back then because I was using my friends as like reviewers just to like really decide, but they also did not know how the story was gonna go because it was just a new story that happened. I just happened to use everybody's characters, and they just like the fact that their own characters were in the story. So that's all the only reason why they actually started watching it. But that's why I'm creating a scenario where it's like kind of like different characters. Like these are real people, like in real scenarios, and not real scenarios, not real. I mean, it could be real. Wait until I get a blue eye, guys. But it's just the fact that I really do enjoy this. This story gave me like so much bad like times, but so many good times in return, and it's just really it just occurs to me because it's just freaking insane. It's an insane story. So, that's what happens. Anyways, let's go on to number 2. I'm going in record. Okay, so I'm gonna go into number 2, and there's gonna be maybe somebody who joins like mid story, which I'm gonna have to explain to them how that works. I'm a real, but I don't know. So let me think of anything more. I like the design of Electrofox, or as I now call him, Voltaictronic, and Tor. Now, Tor is Shadow Power. Shadow Power is like the main big. well, the technical main bad guy. Yes, that's the guy that you're gonna focus on the most. And real. The name Silumtor comes from silhouette, umbra, and contour, three different words put together into one word, and that's what creates his overall name. And I don't know why I just decided to do it. It's just something I just did. I don't know. It's something I did, and I like it. I don't really complain about it too much. I don't know if you guys should complain about it too. Streaming if you need me. Streaming. BOTC. Be mindful of the words, guys. Just be mindful. There we go. That's good. That's good. So if somebody joins me randomly, that's why. I'm just in a Discord call with people. Okay, let's move on. But there's no other thing. It's just like the only thing is that they escaped like the school because of why, I don't know. That's why I'm like deciding whether or not it should be like in high school or college, because they literally escaped school. Like, why are they jumping over a fence? You could just walk out of college because they're like skipping school. He shouldn't even be skipping school, but because I'm gonna be honest, he's a good kid. He was a guy that was just placed in this scenario because exists. So I don't know. There's a lot of things. Also, I changed the thumbnail later on to how it began, and I really love this. It puts into perspective how much like it feels like glass shards are being stabbed through your eye, and that's what I love about this. That I love when creating a story. I love like the shock value, of course, but the fact that it's like, oh, you like, oh, dude, I feel bad for this character because like, you can't, like, you already know how bad the glass shards are when being stabbed through it, or like it can sometimes lead to like death, according to like Spider-Man or whatever. Like, it's been used before, but it's just the fact that like, hey, this happens, and like this dude, like, it's a lot of millions of pieces of little shards that are just stuck in his eye, and that just exists. So, on to three splits. Number two. Electrofox. Now, please wake up. Oh, what the hell? Bruh. Bad editing on my part. I'm not bad about the green screen, though. It was pretty good green screen back then. You're awake. Apparently. What the... Bro, that was weird. What? The fact that people came out of my body, or the fact that I have a blue... I did say the body, but I used to just switch around from saying the eye or the body. I don't know. It was just weird. I don't know about this. I think I'm not sure. That's cool. Oh yeah, intro guys. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, you know what? Okay, let me show you guys something. So, this little frame. If you're watching this stream, I'm gonna be real. I'm not watching this and explaining it to you as time goes on. I'm going to spoil you on things that exist in the story. Like, if you haven't watched it already, watch first, then watch my own explanation of it, like this little VOD. But let me explain this now. I really enjoyed how like unintentional like me creating this thing was. Like, it was not intentional in the slightest, but it's just the fact that I created it just makes me so incredibly happy. It really does make me happy. It's really great just to see, because you realize that Luis does become a villain in the end. Oh wow, that's crazy. Cameron just becomes like a little more angry. That's cool. Phoenix does get possessed in the end. Alicia does get shot, but she also dies. She, like, Anne also dies in their own way. Ellie dies. That's no, I'm just kidding. No, Ellie's just crying. Yeah, because Ellie gets traumatized, and Janelle does actually become like this character that becomes a lot more like evil at some point in the story. But then Noah also like is presumed to be dead. I just love that thing that I unintentionally made. And it's just great to me. It's really helpful. It's really useful. Kidnapped. Oh, it's Silas Joshua. Why did I only name one of them? I don't know. Like we appeared book. Carlos, Patrick, and Alejandro. There's Janelle, Alicia, and Ellie, and okay. So the fact that these people. Okay, so let me talk about the design. Actually, no, let me talk about this. Actually, so I knew that I was gonna include them in the story. This was already their solid designs, and they were attending the school apparently at the same time. There is lore reason why they are attending this school. I'm a be real. There is lore reason. I just couldn't explain it because I didn't decide to explain it back then. But now I'm explaining it in the new story. Okay? Oh Jesus, no, that's a dude, that's a jumping quality. But dude, I talk. I'm supposed to talk. This is the explanation. So, Carlos, Patrick, and Alejandro. So these people are on here. Just Patrick is gonna be a character that you are going to meet later. So they do exist. They are in fact like a canon part of the story. They just that's happening at this moment. It's they are already at their rivalry. And Alejandro Carlos is just like Carlos is just a good person. I'm a real. She's really dumb. But anyways, they're gonna talk to Amala because Amala. It's just just don't talk about that here. Why? Because you might shark the shadow. All right, let me. Why don't you cover? Why don't you mention? Why don't you mention why they know about the shadows already? It's just like okay, I trust your judgment. Like, why do you know so much about the shadows? Why is this a character that? Because that's why I'm making it now. Because I'm explaining. So, Anne is already supposed to know this because they have went to their culture. Like, remember SP's backstory? That's why I included it. Because of the fact that it happened back then. This happened, and like maybe like a year or two before like their graduation date. Like, Anne was not there. I mean, sorry, Pamela was not there on the graduation day. Like, the character Pamela. And I'm over real. It's just really apparent about the fact that they weren't there. And they do mention the fact that they weren't there because they're not supposed to be there canonically. That's a way to see it. But that's why they go to Pamela. But I didn't decide to explain it back then because I was really like, oh, shit, I don't care. Oh shit, that scared me. I thought there was like, no, there's just water. There's just water. I just hear TNT for some reason. But honestly, it's just that. It's don't really think about it too much. It's just that exists. Just assume the characters know for some valid reason. But I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change that. A lot of this stuff I'm gonna change. All right, guys, I'm back. Don't talk about. Maybe that was like a flash forward or something. Where did your mouth go? There's something I should mention. I kept the relationship vague, by the way. Janelle's and Luis's relationship, but honestly, I can say now that they were together. I had the intention of keeping them together. Back then, I just decided not to because I was just really iffy about their scenarios. But now that I'm like seeing this, it's just like, oh wow, this is pretty cool. It's like, hey, these characters, wow, wow, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Honestly, it's just Janelle and Luis are together. Just know that for sure. I showed that in the past, and now I show it now. These two are together. That's why he has such a strong attachment over her. Luis has a definite problem with like attachments, which is why he like no, it's like a real deeper problem. That's why he like becomes like who he is in the end of the story, because he really attaches to people. But the reason he does attach to people, it creates a determination effect for him to save whoever needs to be saved, because that's who he is. He creates an attachment so he can make a meaning out of it, because otherwise it would be meaningless. Oh yeah, and then Selimtar is here for some reason. Bird tip. The fudge? Okay, so explains the power. Explains. Oh, that's how he explains. I would imagine. Okay, if I were real, if he were to actually explain that, I would just be like, okay, so the way that I got this crystal is just the fact that I don't know. It's just me, Noah, and Phoenix were just hanging around, and we were just walking around and just having like a normal time. I'm real, but all of a sudden, like this lightning just came out of nowhere, and it's just like I don't know. It, I just we got blown away because of like the sheer force, and I know like how are you supposed to know that? Because you don't like he would have like a difficult time like talking about it, of course, but honestly, it'd just be like so this weird sheer force of this lightning, and I know that's not normal. This happened. No, this really happened. It's just there's this. It just did, and it blew us like away. Like literally, like it literally sent us off flying in different directions. Like me being like the leader of the group, like being more in front. I was like launched to a different direction than the rest of the three, and I would normally like say something about it, but it really didn't, because it just happened. And then I got stabbed with like a crystal, and it really hurt. Like it I like it just really started hurting. Like it just I feel like something got stabbed in my eye, and it did. The sharp part of the crystal got stabbed in my eye, and that's I don't know, it just did. And I don't know, I can feel it moving around like in my eye, but I don't know, it's just did. So that's how you would explain it. That was me yapping for some reason about it. Mm-hmm. Starts feeling weird. Hey guys, it seems that starts feeling weird. Oh yeah, Janelle's blushing because Luis is in the room. They love each other, guys. They love each other. But oh, I didn't realize that they're really adorable scenarios. It's just like Luis is like the darker version in like the end, but like the fact that like Janelle is like a lighter color because she's a lighter version of the story. Like even Alicia and like Ellie are like both like pretty bright characters because they're their their appearance is supposed, not their appearance, but like their overall vibe is supposed to be like, hey, these are pretty good characters. They're more brighter because of the fact that they are there. They are supposed to be happier characters in the story. So the fact that Janelle is the fact that she is the star, as seen in the band, like the little aid, and like the little, I don't know, a hairband or whatever they call it. The fact that that is created just to be the star to and the brightness to Lisa's darkness. It's just like a literal perfect yin to yang moment. Anyways, Selimtor is here. You're coming with me. Huh. Why do their mouths disappear sometimes? Yeah, no, they gotta prepare. It's just me setting up the story. Goals are being created, so it's just like, hey, this exists. What? He thought, Selimtor thought that Luis had the crystal in his hand, or at least like had it in possession. But because it's such an unknown thing, he doesn't have it anymore because it disappeared right after that. A piece of crystal was lodged into his eye, and after that, it's just kinda a thing that happens. And so that's why he said it's in him, because it's in his eye. He took off his eye patch right there and then, just to show that it's literally like in his eye. And it's just like, then we'll have to do this the hard way, because he's not an understanding person. He's a freaking demon, a shadow demon. Come with me, and then there's like a slow. Like, by the way, this happened in seconds. By the way, I had the intention of having a second, but honestly, you can't see that. Okay, so now you met Voltaic. So Voltaic is a person. I mean, he's gonna explain it right here. I know that there's voice acting. I pre-watched this. This is the only episode I really pre-watched, but honestly, it's just that Voltaic has a deeper meaning to this. I give him such a deeper meaning to this right as like the story finishes. Oh yeah, by the way, the videos are gonna start ramping up in like how long it takes. So that's wonderful. I think one of them is literally 17 minutes. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping to finish this before 11 my time. So I'm trying to like be really fast in my talking. As we do this. So hey, let's do pretty well in this. Anyways, but let's see. There's nothing else to really say.
Who the hell are you?
Let's let them talk.
What? You cannot be me. I've seen so many shows and movies before. They all say that I'm new and everything, but like, you're not really, or something like in the end. You could like all of a sudden betray me or something like that. God, it feels like I'm in a freaking show or something like that.
Hat, fourth wall break.
I am Pt.2.
He is. He is.
Are you like my inner conscience or something?
Well, you could say that. Not really. More of a representation of your heart.
It's like the same thing, but listen, you seem nice and all, but I don't see why you help me. What purpose do I serve to you?
I would tell you when the time is right. I just wanted to know if you want to help or not to be the lad who wants you dead.
I don't understand. Why me? You can ask anyone else. Just why me?
Honestly, I believe you have the potential to save everyone. With how big your power level would be more than anyone else. She won't find you for a while. Plus, this area would be a good training area just to get you used to the powers you possess.
Good voice acting, me.
God, I have powers. Unlikely, even though I'm part of the hero corps, I'm still just a regular human being. What makes you think I have what it takes, Tio? Hey, what the hell was that for? Don't try me.
The fudge? I mean, I'm confused. No, wait, no, I know what he's talking about. Okay, I'll let you guys keep watching. I'll talk after.
How did I do that? And what happened to my arm?
I like that.
This is where we take it all back. Either that, or we get nothing.
That's a Dream SMP quote.
Are you ready?
You can tell I was in the Dream SMP back.
Where do we begin?
Now, before the end of the month, I want you to punch me once in one of our battles.
I'll try my best. And just like that, my training became absolute hell.
Can you guys tell that this was inspired by My Hero? I'm not gonna shy away from that. This was inspired by My Hero. Except this part. I don't know. That was pretty cool.
I spent many days staying awake, just so I can reach my goal.
Good for you. That sword is important for later.
Air Force, open blast!
Oh, can I quickly explain how this works before we continue? Actually, if people really do want me to talk about this, so BOTC, so this Air Force Open Blast, the way that it works, so the way that he did it in like that first punch, he literally just did that normal punch as normal. The way that the power works is like you have to, there's a normal fist that you can do, but then you have to like really clinch. So you know how when you create like an invisible ball, you like force your hands to stop to a certain extent just so you can imagine that there's, imagine that there's always just like a wall just trying to slow you down, but that's what you're doing. That's, you create like a little bit of friction just to create an output just really more powerful because you're freaking pushing past. You're always constantly pushing past a limiter that always exists. That's how his power works, at least in this version, okay? So he's slowing down and it's just like boom. That's how it works. In this one, you're just kind of like, imagine how Deku's fingers work, okay? Which you normally just do this, right? Or just like a flick of a finger, or like just in strong like output of force. The way that he's doing it is just like he's literally about to do the same thing, but with like all four of his fingers. And the Air Force Open Blast is literally just air being pushed out, because there is a small amount of air being pushed out when you open your arm at an immense speed. You feel it. You feel the, like the air going through. That's how the power works. And then once that opens, it's just both the output. So that's why there's like that, all that electricity and like that fire stuff, because it's output, of course. But also the fact that there's air. So it's being pushed towards you. Now this, the, I can't explain it in the story. I, at least at the time, like the way that I would have done it is that this one would have created this bigger like blast of like array, but then this one just creates like an only like a small output how much your hand creates. It's just like a little strong condensed like air. That's why I do air, because it's condensed. So if you like, the difference between like normal air if being wafted at you, and the difference between blowing air out of your mouth, like the little, you feel like that there's like a specific, more condensed, that you can feel other than being wafted. That's the difference. That's why I do that. That's really heavy, by the way. I'm following my own routine, guys, in my own workout. That was Deku.
You've only been doing this for 1 month. Come on. Push yourself forward.
Guys, get ready for amazing voice acting.
I have to work harder. I don't.
That's what
just want
she
to
said, or
beat
something.
him. I want to show everyone that it will be okay. That I'm around, protecting the people of the world. I want to be the best hero in the world.
I might actually repeat that line, but there's gonna be a deeper meaning to that.
You got this, dude. Now just leave it to this man to help you.
And one day before of the month, during one of these battles,
Just say 1 month before.
You ready to try again?
yes, more than anything.
Okay, so so that episode happens actually around this point. It's just an in between section. So this did not just happen. This beginning scenario did not just happen. I thought it was moving too fast the story, so I wanted to make like a point. I wish I could have included the second group, but I only had those two characters at the time, like on the set of like the new story, on the sorry, on the new program. So the fact that guys, 4:20 is the freaking time. I'm sorry. Um, the fact that that happens in the story, but also the fact that it happens after. That's why I put 2.5. There's no real thing there. So about that previous episode, there is he explained to him as both electronic keys, the more representation of his heart. Yes, that is true, and it still is true. There is more of I explain it better in like the final like episode, so I will show that to you guys. Trust me, it will happen. Okay. So let's just do this. Okay, so the way that I'm gonna probably try to do it, this narrator scene right here, if I ever like redo it, is the fact that like, hey, this it's just like he's trying to reminisce what happened back then. So that's what I'm gonna probably try to do. He's reminiscing from most of the story. Like, hey, this happened, so therefore this. Oh, there's people walking through water. Don't mind them, guys. See, I was like a dumbed down version of it. I know the training is inconsistent, but trust me, guys, there's more better stuff to it than that. Oh, we could probably there we go. Oh, it's this first song. I remember the song. It goes like over the edge. I feel like I'm. Oh, nice foreshadowing. It feels like a music video. That's what my intention was. Very closely. Listen, I feel a discontent. I'm finally facing it all. Fearless. See? That was one of the battles. See, the reason why they were good all of a sudden, like when like they didn't just immediately just go through all this thing. They went through a month of training process because I want to really include it. Okay, so I'm gonna try to include it in the news. In the, sorry, not the new story. The new spin-off series. I'm gonna try to include it. Well, you'll see. You'll see that it's included. Okay, just trust me. Trust me on that one. Noah did not really have his. He just knew that it would provoke. No, it, even knew that it would provoke Luis because Luis's other character is that Noah is his best friend, so that's why he stole him. If he gets the crystal, he knows he's a powerful one, but they're never gonna get the crystal because that's the point. There's no real crystal. The crystal never pops up, so might as well get Luis. Be Luis. Because Luis is the only one that can summon for some reason. See what it? Look at this. Look what he created. He knew what to do. He created this. He knows the way to the shadow realm. The freaking realm that does exist. So he hops into it. This is not the first time that that's gonna be included. It happens. Ah, this is Janelle. We love Janelle. Guys, let's give our respects to Janelle and Little Kitty 203. tastes alright. Ha ha ha, you're doomed. No, you're doomed. Bro really said no, you. So I was really hinting. I don't know why I created this back then. That was so much more darker and if well, now that I really think about it than what my brain thought was back then. So the way that he wanted to end it, he was ready to kill himself, guys. Like in the story, guys. Like that's he was ready to do that. He was ready to do whatever it takes. And I don't like Twitch. I literally mean in the story. Like if I'm talking about writers wise, this literally means in the story. You don't like think about it. It's there's no. But of course, he gets it. I had the intention of him being saved. Like let's be honest here. But honestly, he was just ready to do that because that's how they do it in the story. You'll see that later. I swear you will. See? Oh, by the way, they're falling or something. Oh wow, how are you gonna survive that? Let's just drop you in a freaking pool. What's the difference? Guys, let's just pretend that that is just a story that exists for another day. Guys, let's just pretend that that is a story. That is a magical portal that'll send them to the the plushy realm or something. I don't know. Anyways, that was a pretty close story. I like that. Let's read. I wonder what happens no one to know next videos. On this about the other kids. Dan, so intense now. For real. Awesome. So intense. I watched it again and keep thinking about funny moments while it's playing, so very nice. No, it gets taken. Oh no, anyway, Chanel gets taken. Panic, 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 panic. For real. For real. That happens, guys. SP is a little protective of Janelle. Because Janelle's just. They were best friends. They were besties. Besties, besties, besties! I don't know how I'm gonna do this. It's cold. It's race for sweat. I don't know why I decided to do that. It was just creepy. Oh yeah, I created a different intro for the group too. I'll be honest, that's pretty smart. For real. What is true? The city of Nebula, we love Nebula. For they have a person who is smart enough to know something about the crystal. Then why didn't you go after the... Oh, well, you know. I don't know why they didn't think about going to there first, but honestly, if they did... Oh, no, it's because I said that, now that I'm really thinking about it, there is a point where the character... They've done this before, guys. Just know that. Uh... The reason why they know this information and his things don't know if I should explain it because that's technical spoilers. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna explain it. I know why. I can't explain it though. It's not even because it's in season 2. For the night with all your bullshit. Tired of this, they don't deserve it. All the love that we have is just to earn it. You can handle me and with burning. Like, oh my god, yeah, here we are again. In the same time and always been. Gotta love is something and ain't working. You can hand it to me, it's such a burden. I'm really tired of you thinking about the care, but I'm sorry if it's something it's true. I don't really care about the think about it, yeah, but I'm sorry if it's something that's true. We you in there, listen in the most, give me some more, give it down and another guy that's not like before, not like before, and you got. I thought this was cool. I really thought that was cool back then for some reason. And then we don't deserve this. All the love that we have is supposed to earn it. You can hand it to me, such a burden. Like, oh my god, yeah, here we are again. In the same and always been. I don't like something and ain't working. I'm trying to take it's a turning. Really tired, you think about I care about the side, but something that's true. I'm really done. You thinking about I care about the service, something that's true. Yeah, so I was like doing a really cool to be continued stuff. Alright, on to episode 5, but honestly, as this goes on, um, so Josh, there's a reason for it. I just really can't explain it. A lot of this now has reason. Oh wow, hold up. I'm gonna actually watch this intro in a second. But honestly, it's just the fact that this story, because I connected it to other stories. I really enjoyed that one episode, by the way. It was really, it's getting better. My production is going like really well, and you're gonna see that a lot more now starting from episode 5. But the fact that like that's when I started to care about the lore and stuff. That's why I included Nebula Terrania. Nebula Terrania, I don't know how I came up with the name. It's just like really. Actually, no. I remember why. You guys remember the movie Bridge to Terabithia? The Terabithia Nebula Terrania. That's where I got the inspiration from. Not the solid inspiration to the name, but the reason I created a city like that is because of Bridge to Terabithia. Because I love this like fantasy city. The city has no meaning in this version of the story, but it will have meaning to the new version. I can promise you that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, there's actually you guys remember that that show is actually a character that we all knew. This was created before like all that from Just Friends, the part 1 and part 2. But the fact that these two characters is just all of a sudden just so yeah, that's it's all that. I remember I wrote that in advance. That was good. That was intentional. Because he's still his old self. Production value is going higher. What website do I use? I actually don't know. No, it's still iMovie. By the way, I used iMovie. Oh, that's even better. There's not like a long pause, so hey, I could do it. That's pretty cool. I'm advancing in editing. See, look, I'm actually trying. You don't actually see the edges as much anymore. I mean, you will still see it, but it's not like a noticeable change too much. Because I'm actually starting to try. Oh, this is my favorite song, by the way, guys. I love this song. Any episode with SB is just like really just a high top tier episode for me. But this destruction pending, not my soul. There's not too much to talk about, by the way, season 1. Except the fact that Selimtor's character is slowly advancing. It's getting like, it's adapting. It's adapting, okay? That's why it's changing. As there's more advanced stuff as like it goes on. It's not just because like I'm decided to give this character this. No, it's because like this character is evolving. It's along with the genes and stuff with shadow creatures. Ready. Electricity seems consistent though. Oh, it turned him back normal for a bit, guys. I explained this more in like the second season. Trust me, I will go back to this. If you watch the second VOD and like at somewhere like near the end, it's like the final episode BOTC. I don't even need to explain it. I literally explain it myself. I'm in. But of course, you're not gonna trust the guy immediately. But the fact that he's pouring his soul out, and obviously you're not supposed to trust a guy like this. But the fact that this character exists and looks exactly like Louise, there has to be like some type of coincidence that's going on. Oh, by the way, it's getting cold. I didn't put on my thing, bro. Oh my god. Green screen. It shot him, by the way. It shot him. I shot him, guys. That happened in the story. That's crazy. That's crazy that the fact that happened. I don't know, guys. I think it's a little bit crazy. Oh god, I have chat open again, by the way, guys. I just didn't have it open before. It's not bad though. It really is. I'm advancing. Oh, by the way, I really loved the perfect timing stuff. That's why I did that. Louis, stop getting kidnapped. Oh, that was pretty consistent. Power system is a little. Oh wow! I'm actually trying, guys. That's pretty cool. I'm cold. I'm cold, guys. I'm cold. I'm cold. I'm cold. I'm just kidding. So, episode 6, that's when the episode's time numbers start ramping up. So, that's when I started using KindMaster. That's when I stopped using iMovie, I think. And this is when I actually started appreciating the story just a bit more because I'm actually starting to try. So, a lot of things will be explained as the episode goes on. If it doesn't be explained, then I'm gonna explain it after. Trust me. I will point out some things as it happens, okay?
So, I need more people. But one of them
He is very, very good. I will send him. I'll send him down.
and
He shall.
well,
Well, you know, sorry. Oh yeah, Carlos got kidnapped. There we go. See, guys, animation's going well. Intensity. This is right after the previous episode, by the way, guys, from the group 2. Oh, there it was for a second. He's pretty quick, guys. He's really quick. Yeah, bro's dead. I think I presented that in the intro. Yeah, see that? Revival of the fittest is crazy. Revival of the fittest is crazy. Why is bro in hell? Why is bro in freaking the nether? Why is bro in like literally why? What? Is bro in the volcano? I'm telling you guys, that is a prequel. From the blade, from the game silence. This brother is wild. Buddy, battlefield, and I. This is really well made, guys. I'm really proud of myself. So like, swear that you okay. Swear that you will stay. Oh, by the way, they don't like each other. Group 1 and Group 2. That's why. It's context I never added. I think that's just the thing that I decided to add because of cool effects. So I leave it all behind. I wanna live a life. Oh, that's so cool. Just to pay tribute to the old episodes is crazy. I paid tribute to this, to that fight, by the way, guys. I really love that fight. It was so wonderful to work on. Oh, bro's band-aiding or something. Bro's medicating or something. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh no, I messed up. Oh no. Oh no. My headphones are destroyed. No. No, poor headphones. Oh no, guys, there's a problem. There's a problem. Oh shoot, I suck at this or something. Okay, okay, I fixed it. Oh no, I don't know why I did that. Wasn't my bad on my part. Oh no. Gosh, I really suck at using headphones. Portal, I don't know how. Inconsistencies. Ow, my eye. Oh, by the way, I really did love using freaking perfectly timing stuff. So this is why this exists. Watch. Watch. I was stalling time. And here we go. So I wanted to like give a moment of time where that crystal really felt meaning. So that's why I did that little wait for that sound effect. And that crystal does exist. It does exist. Are those pupils? This wasn't. Does that crystal pop up again? I don't remember. Whoa, that was cool. Oh, that same opening eye effect. Yay, Joshua's back, guys. Joshua's back. He didn't die, guys. He didn't die. Anyways, that crystal can do a lot of things, by the way. Not just give powers. That's what I'm showing. This crystal is so big, but it has no explanation because it's freaking so big. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I don't need to explain too much on that. Oh no, the 1 minute long intro that we have to watch, guys. Oh no, that's crazy. I'm just kidding. This is also another one of my favorite episodes, I think. I'm not sure if I like episode 8 too. That was Mono's gasp. Oh, I remember how long this freaking. Oh. Oh, foreshadowing, guys. Foreshadowing. Foreshadowing to episode 8. Episode 8. Oh, that's so cool. I love those zoom in effects and zoom out effect. It's just really. I think these are foreshadowing stuff. I swear to like earlier in the episode. Everyone for themselves is quite literally true. For over 70 years, that's not real. Bro's been alive for 70 years. I missed them all. Bro's been alive for 70 years is crazy. Our wholesome moments. So you guys, we sent you out art together. You're supposed to feel remorse, guys. Start crying. No, but that really is wholesome. It really. So I think that was the indicator that the fact that we're in college, because prom already happened. I still have that photo, by the way, and that one, the original photo without the Kind Master thing, because I really enjoyed it. It was really wholesome to me. The fact that George is dead. General George, Mr. George himself. Oh, by the way, George, you guys remember him from the backstory? That's crazy. Are you gonna show something? Hello? Oh, there we go. Oh, man, I think that was intentional, guys. I don't do things without intention. At least when editing. I don't know. Oh. This was taken off of the Dream SMP video, by the way. I think I can show you guys the episode. Oh, that was a late effect. Oh, shit, there's a cricket on the floor. Oh, no. Get away. Get away, sir. Get away. Get away from me. You don't want to be near me. I lie, but I am. That's. Oh, this is the first dynamic where you show Patrick and Luis's dynamic. Their evil dynamic. They're like the fact that they're enemies or something. Why did you grab the other? I love how fast it goes. Oh, that's really. Oh, this is tense. This is tense. What the hell? Okay, so let me show you the original scene where I got that from. So let me just quickly go on Windows Capture real quick. I'll like turn it off just so I can not spoil anything or show anything that is unuseful. Okay, so let me search up Dream SMP Quackity story. It was Quackity's Lost Nevada story. Don't get me wrong there. That was it. That was the original intention. But, you know, the Wackman. Las Nevadas. That's not it.
You can literally watch the ad.
Oh, my frickin'.
Here, I'll put the axe away. Just relax. Just relax. I'll put it away. I have some questions for you. When's the last time you've seen Techno?
Oh, RIP Techno, by the way. Ah, here we go. Here we go. I have it. So this was the original scene that I got it from. I'm gonna be honest, there's a slight change, of course, but I just love the music so much. I managed to find the original music. I forgot what the music was called, though. No, I really enjoyed it. It was really good to me. See? There. I don't know if anybody else uses this music, but I genuinely just got it from here. I don't know. I was just a fan of it. Why is there a train going on? Final battle, guys. Shadow, 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 shadow. If I would literally. Oh, look at that, guys. It's from the person from the backstory series and the other person from the backstory series. They're now evil. Look at this. Sharina and Shaw, aka Georgie and Elizabeth. See, guys. See, guys. Silamtor. Oh, yes, the little guy who freed me from my prison. So I propose an agreement. What is this agreement? I'll give you the... I love Little Nightmares, by the way. This is the time when I watch Little Nightmares, if you can't tell. We might be striking a little over than that hour, but it's fine. I forgot how I actually conclude this. This is generally interesting to me. I just like... Ow! I just explain things as things go on. It was... Oh, this was a dark part of my story, too. Remember, they've been together for a while, like, for, like, a long time, since, like, middle school, and they're, like, in college right now. So, like, he's not gonna have, like, the right brain for this, but the fact that he was, like, thinking about all this, everyone will want to hurt. He's, like, trying to, like, think to himself, and he thinks there's no point to this world because he genuinely enjoys, like, being around her. She was such a good part of his life, and you're supposed not that you're supposed to know that. It's just you're not supposed to reason with him because of the things that he's about to do is genuinely bad. Mask. I actually have my mask like that. Honestly, I don't use it until later. That mask is actually gonna be used later. I think it does. Well, in this fight, Luis would purge the world that would go for months without. Yeah, so he would generally just be walking out and just killing people. Like, it doesn't matter, like, what he did. He did that because he, like, did not believe. He's like, it doesn't matter why. There's no consequences. That's why I created season 2, by the way. To repent. Or, like, for him to try to repent. Oh, there's the suit, guys. There's the suit. But no one else to talk to Luis except Noah, his best friend. The Little Nightmares music fits, dude. That was so sick. I'm excited. I'm excited. But now that he's seen her, yeah. Are watching it all happen. It was being broadcasted, guys. Pretty sure there's a glitch of, yeah. Like, I was made you to think that this was over so that you could stop your recordings here if you were planning to react to it, but, you know, it's pretty cool. There's the little thing. The little alert system. Oh, yeah, Little Nightmares, more Little Nightmares music. We love it. We love Little Nightmares. Alright, good night, guys. I'm just kidding. I like this fight. This fight's pretty cool. They were scared, guys. They were scared. This is the bit bag. It was just like, you're side characters. What can you do against me? So be it. Oh, it's this thing. That's what got copyright. Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna. Okay, that's why this thing got copyrighted to, like, be blocked. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to mute this. But yeah, he's basically gonna destroy everything. And this is the rewind, by the way. And I was showing that. And then she met Shadow. And the. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, but anyways, we go on to the next story. So there's no real thing to it. It's just the fact that this exists. Anyways, welcome to episode 8. This beginning is actually a little bit interesting. I'll talk about this once it's done. Alright, so this is not my story. To better explain it, this is Janelle's story. Little Kitty story. That's why I say respects to Little Kitty. I do not have any part of the story whatsoever, nor will I ever. I will never be able to explain it as much as she does, so she's explaining it at her own time. She can maybe explain it, she'll maybe never explain it. I don't know. It's a little apparent thing. But the fact that all this exists, she created a story, respect her on that, and respect her channel. I'll always just be there to support it. So, this is a darker version. Basically, the way that I can explain it in my story is just the fact that it's going the same way as she kind of wrote it. This character is named XJ or whatever, and the frickin' kitty was once a puppet in the story. The reason why they came out the portal in the beginning is because it's literally, this is back then, and it's showing what happened during the process. That's why I created the BOTC Inner World series, and I will show that in the next stream. I need a pee. I need a pee so bad. I don't know where to pee though. Bam, bam, bam. I might just have to walk back all the way. So I'll speed up the process, guys. Anyways, this is a very long intro sequence, guys. Okay, let's see. There's some of these parts I could skip because it's not really important. True. I was made to make you imply the fact that, like, hey, you don't know if these two are together, but they still are together. I can confirm that now. That was Kitty. True. Not wrong. I will never explain it because I can't explain. I'm just kidding. No, I can't explain it. It's just I'll explain it in the next story. I could just say that, and then you guys would probably believe me. I don't know. It's just something. Horror stuff, guys. See? Aw, happy. He was happy that she was there. And here's the crazy about that part about their relationship while this is going. The fact that she and him care about each other so much to the point where, like, even if the world were to go against him, she would be by his side. Same for her. Same with him. Like, they both would be there for each other. That's why. And also the fact that he's getting trauma. There's a specific reason. Her name is Ambrosia. She's in the second season. This was all in his head, by the way. All that. Apparently. That was the first instance, though. Hug? She thought it was cute. She's basically adopted her child. Like, you're mine now. You've been abused. This is mine. You're mine now. Oh, yeah. From that day on, it was Luis that would be important. Oh, yeah, by the way, this is inspired from the story The Alchemist, but also the fact that it's actually quotes right out of my book. Send her love in the wind, hoping that the wind will fight. That she was waiting for him, that the day to his journey was written. The hope for his return. Pretty memorable. Please hurry up, I need to go to the restroom. It's not me trying to make, like, happiness in the story. Mario! Having final things. By the way, it wasn't even him that created it. He is taking him over. There's a reason why that works. Here's the very interesting part that I decided to make. She doesn't know the fact that that's Luis. She thinks that he did it. And he believes that he did it, but he didn't do it. It was Silentor the whole entire time. Us, the viewers, no, that wasn't him. That's not supposed to be him. But the world believes it's him. Only us, the viewer, thinks that it's him. That it's not him, and it ain't. See? She goes to save him. That's why she kept running. She wasn't trying to stop the bomb, although she was. Lots of places. Yeah, but basically lots of places got bombed. September 3rd of 2028. Hey. That's in 4 years. Guys, that's in 4 years. Guys, remember that day? I'm kidding. I'm not being literal, guys. I'm not being literal. This is stock footage. This is pretty cool, though. Sure, you okay? Oh yeah, he went to go fight Selimtor. It's no. See? Lore that stretches back. A lot of this story is just supposed to be you fill in the blanks while I just basically tell you a starting sentence. You think what's gonna happen. It's for the reader. for the viewer. You're nothing. You're still the same poor kid who was afraid of. Which is still true. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Is it not that wrong? Oh no. Oh yeah, remember that thing that happened in like the third, fourth episode? I forgot what episode was it. Yeah, that's being applied here. Anyways, you're made to believe that he's not supposed to come back, but the fact that he's alive means that Silumtor is still alive. As long as he's alive, Silumtor is still alive. That's the thing you're supposed to know. But he's a criminal now, because the public eye sees him as a criminal. But us, the viewer, knows he's not a criminal. That's what makes this interesting. That's why I continue the story. They got home from their trip. Shadow was there when she came back, and that was the end. That's all you're supposed to know. And then if you're real fans of backstory, that means you should have watched until the end. So that's why I included see, John started on June 16, 2020. Seeing they got to see their old friends. Their old friends are older, but then they're stuck in the past, so then they didn't age at all. So that's why it's there's no real. What is reality is like something I like to say, because I'm just like it has something to do with the news story. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all. No more things to think about, guys. It's all. Anyways, I hope you guys really did enjoy that. I'm gonna be honest, I wish I could have said more. Oh my god, I look like some type of random person. Okay, so yeah, there's nothing really else left to know. I continue the story. I will continue the story maybe tomorrow. If you guys are watching this on the stream. If you guys are watching this on a VOD, wait a few months. I'm just kidding. Wait a few weeks. I don't know. Depends on how soon I do this. Who knows? Because I don't think I need to edit anything really specific. I could just like upload this onto YouTube. Who knows? Either way, I need to go to the restroom to pee. So, have fun, guys, and wish me luck.